Hello, wrestling fan here. So let's talk about SmackDown a little bit tonight, specifically Solo Sikoa. Let's talk about how he comes out in the lead position, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa on his flanks, with Paul Heyman behind him. When we look at Solo Sikoa, he looks like a performer that's truly grown confident in his own skin. He looks like he's fully adopted and taken hold of this new head of the table tribal chief role he's been given. He really looks comfortable. You can tell in his look, his presentation, how he walks, how he talks, how he acts. And I thought it was a very entertaining segment. At least it's a good chapter for a storyline for the next phase of this Bloodline story tonight. Sort of trying to anoint Tonga Loa into the faction. Tama Tonga already being anointed. And you can see Paul Heyman performing with such fear in his eyes and such fear in his mannerisms. Really sort of building that return of Roman. Eventually coming back to challenge this new heel stable. But I think before Roman comes back, a lot more heat needs to be put on this heel version of this stable. They got to do some more dastardly deeds. I think you got to really hit the gas pedal on Solo Sikoa at this point. And really light a fire under this thing, because I think it's only going to grow from here. It was entertaining, the match they had with Street Profits and Kevin Owens. I didn't necessarily like the DQ finish, but I kind of get it. I think kind of the Bloodline should have went over, and maybe come Clash of the Castle, there'll be a six-man between Street Profits and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. We'll see what happens there. I think the Bloodline definitely need to go over in a dominant way if that happens going forward. Or if it's even just a one-on-one match between Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa. Sikoa's got to get the win there, I think. He's got to be kind of dominant, even if he gets help from the faction helping him out there. Help from Tonga Loa, help from Tama Tonga. See what happens there. But you definitely got to keep pushing Solo in this instance, I would think. But he just looks so comfortable in this role. Very confident in his own skin. And you can just tell he's going to be a big star. Now where it goes from here, who knows? I mean, is SummerSlam going to be a one-on-one between Roman versus Solo? That's certainly a possibility. And, with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, I think you got to put tag team gold on them at some point this year, you would think. And I kind of think Solo Sikoa might have to get a mid-card title first. I think I know he's heel, and you got Logan Paul as heel. So I'm not exactly sure how it would work, but maybe putting the U.S. title on Solo might be a direction you'd want to go in before putting the world title on Solo. Just hypothesizing on that, because I think you want to keep the push going for Solo, but what gold he gets a hold of first, whether it be a world title or the U.S. title, that's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see where all of it goes and where Jacob Fatu falls into all this. But that's all for this one. Thanks, guys.